Wow, I keep pushing all the wrong buttons. Gosh dang it. Now, where was I? So, yeah. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I want to say hi to Amtrak Fan 19. Where am I? Should be here. Ooh. Oh, I see. There we go. That's better. Why do I look like I'm not centered, though? Center horizontal. Okay. Yes, indeedy, Andy. It is that time once again to go look at cursed trains from Trainadots Discord. And I was hoping that I would have a little bit more. Hey, Jess, welcome to the stream. I was hoping that I'd be able to do stuff on OBS more. Oh, yeah, definitely, definitely. Just gonna scoot on over here. This is where we left off, if memory serves correctly. Something doesn't seem quite right. This is what I get for trying to format and then reformat the web browser over and over again between two different applications. This should be expected, but me big dumb. Me big dumb. So, going back here, we should be able to take a quick look at... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Scoot this up here. It should be... Where are the cursed trains? Ah, here it is. So yeah, this is last week, I want to say. I think we saw that. I think we saw this. Another...
The Milwaukee Road.
And let's see, we got ourselves a cursed GE. No way, we already saw this. Never mind. Off to the next one. Not gonna lie, this thing probably gets really hot in the summer. Just a thought, just a thought. Via Rail. Why do I feel like we've seen this before? Got the classic coaster, I want to say -9, but it could just be a Gevo. Oh! Oh, I forgot they have the chargers for the Amtrak Cascades between the United States and Canada. I should have known that they started updating stuff, or at least that they had updated it since the last I checked. Now this looks kind of weird. Some sort of a short line service, but it's got, of course, the Amtrak logo, or I'm sorry, the Amtrak livery from definitely not Phase 3. Oh, I'm currently checking as we speak. Is it not visible? Oh, your posts. Yeah, sorry. One moment. While I go... Ooh. Ooh, yeah, this could definitely be better. Oh no, not the cabbage car. Not in the latest livery too. Oh no. Oh, no worries. No worries. So yeah, that wraps up that. Should be able to go hop back over here. Should be in posts. That's not a cursed train. Some more locomotives for the Southern District that leaked today. I just think it's kind of funny how the further left you go, the whiter they get. Got Maxwell. Ooh. It's one of those U series. Oh, double numbers. Oh, that's what it is. Oh yeah, I how did I completely forget about that? But yeah, all locomotives coming to the South Line District soon, Part 2. We got the generic Norfolk Western and Norfolk Southern. Pretty interesting, I guess. Not gonna lie, this looks kind of okay. It's just this one looks kind of weird. How minimalistic it is. All the locomotives coming Part 1. But yeah, it looks like we've got just some pretty normal stuff here. I think the demonstrator, though, looks kind of funny. Since the movie is now out, this is going to be my banner for a while. Let's see. Southline movie coming soon. His Spinach Company. And a poll. Titanic videos or Dead Rail videos? Titanic. I swear this looks so scuffed. Like, you've got the watermark from, like, a phone capture of the original meme. You've got the Titanic over here. You've got yourself over here with the lens flares over here, which are not PNGs. They're JPEGs. And it just looks so extra crispy. And then you have the actual, like, setup for your screen grab. Bellissimo. Absolutely cursed. Let's see. Locomotives, they'll also be in Southern District, Part 3 of 3. We got some SD units here. Oh, right, this one. I always keep forgetting about this one. But it's got 69 in the number, so...
Nice.
Oh, yeah, and this was from last week when you pranks me with a Rickroll. So, yeah, there's that. But yeah, I'm just going to be hopping on over unless somebody else has... Oh, yeah, that's fair, that's fair. If it was randomly generated, that's totally understandable. But since there really doesn't seem to be any other suggestions or questions or comments, I guess we're gonna hop straight in where we left off. If my thingamabob will actually be in the correct position. Just gotta scoot down a bit, I swear. I need to get a better mouse. Mine is hot garbage. I sat on my glasses and I completely scuffed them and now it hurts to wear them. So I think this is where we left off with the Swiss Federal Railways AE 3/61 from Switzerland in the 1920s. With the face that only a mother could love. Oh. USS Salem. Boy got 50s Cadillac fins on his tender. Oh, I see what you mean by that. Wasn't anticipating it, though. And this keeps getting weirder, because it's a 440, but it's got internal pistons, despite being kind of American looking with the headlamp, but it's got some of the telltale signs of it being British. So British meets American steam. The only thing that comes to mind is the picker wheel. Did I fix everything here? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Okay. Okay. Actually, I need to scoot this up a bit. Not that much. Just a little bit down. I swear the latency. Oh my god, the lag. Stop! Stop! Mouse, stop! Yeah, the mouse does not want to cooperate today. Okay, that's better. Hamburger! Or should I say... Where on earth is it? I still don't know where all my thingamajigs are. Silence broken by hamburger. But yes, chicken jockey. But yeah, here's a new one, I think.
Hamburger.
Yeah, I think this works. I am Steve, and since I was a child, I yearned for the mines. I swear that everybody's gonna keep memeing that Minecraft movie to the end of time. Get out. I need to add that to my soundboard. And he thought the 5600s had a long neck syndrome, according to USS Salem. Yeah, not gonna lie. That's a goofy looking boiler and smoke box. Oh. Oh. Hello. So it's the biggest of boys. Let's see, we got 4, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 4. Hey Jeremy, welcome to the stream. Oh, no worries, like, I was hoping to stream many hours ago, but then I got distracted. I was formatting some things, and things didn't quite work out according to plan, so I had to go fall back onto my original program of Streamlabs OBS instead of OBS Classic. Oh, the SBBAE 8/14. Ew. That's like the one we saw just earlier up above. Oh, why didn't I stream on Friday? I was busy. I was spending quality time with people I care about. So this is like that other one, but it's a dual chassis setup, and it's way bigger. And it neither follows white notation or any other form of classical notation.
Hamburger.
And then we got this mother from Mug. It is a Canadian National 464 Hudson, a K5A to be specific, and this was a limited production, I assume, brass locomotive for HO scale. Otherwise, it wouldn't have this signature box. I don't know what it is about brass trains that are imported into the United States, but for one reason or another, they always come in these boxes. And I'll never understand why. Like, there was nothing better to package them in or something? I don't know. Packaging department just didn't have enough of a budget, so they just stuck with whatever. Maybe it's tradition. Let's see, Leo the Hudswell Clark 060T. IDK if this has been posted yet, or even counts as cursed. But here's why the J1 with its boiler... Wait, but here is a J1 with its boiler and cab removed. Yep, boiler and cab privileges have been revoked. You will get them when your behavior improves. Harris saw this in the museum the other day. Ooh, this is from Top Gear. You know, I didn't think it was going to be preserved in a museum somewhere. Or, is this a museum or is this somewhere else? But yeah, stop, look, listen, beware of trains. Yes, absolutely low cab. The lowest of cabs. But yeah, I remember seeing this segment on Top Gear, and boy was it scuffed. Not as scuffed as the other train set. Or, I should say, the other train they made using camper trailer thingamajigs. Meanwhile, Odinny B's got some more photos from what I assume is still Sweden, and that is a lot of snow. We've seen stuff like this before, but I'm curious as to how it's going to be able to push it out of the way, if at all. Oh boy. Yield C, what have you been up to? USS Salem, please. Is this CG? I feel like this is CG. Or at least part of it's CG. The rest feels like Photoshop. Yeah, like this was photoshopped into here. This is like a rendering, a computer rendering from a catalog or something for a product or some sort of promotional material. And this is just an HO scale logo that's been photoshopped into the scene with some extra smoke for effect. Smoke and steam, actually. Oh, no, no. I certainly hope not. Though I've never seen a crane that's actually, like, mounted to a foundation. Usually these cranes are mobile, whether they have treads or they have wheels with rubberized tires. But yeah, at the behest of the cursed Sigelman's request, I have made a version of my previous post with the original music swapped for some related audio that shouldn't get claimed. I present to you the Fazbear Express in Roblox. Wait a minute. This is the same audio as before. I thought I've changed it out. Oh, don't worry, don't worry. But yeah, I thought I fixed the audio for this. What on earth is going on? Am I able to edit this message? Not as much as I would have wanted. Unfortunately. But yeah, it's loud as sin. I need to fix this. I swear. Let's see. AUNLMTT365? Oh, no, I don't play Roblox. It was just something I found online. But yeah. Bigger wagon. Tank wagon. Cheap edition. Not gonna lie, it's actually kind of interesting looking, but I don't know how to exactly feel about it. I feel like there's some squandered potential there. Oh boy, Southern has posted the following. This stream reminded me, the stream, presumably from last week from Train of Thought, on Train of Thought's Discord. If you haven't already, go join Train of Thought's Discord. The invitation link should be in the description down below. Go check out Train of Thought's YouTube channel and check out his Twitter at TrainFactsGuy. These and other things are in the description down below as well. So yeah, we've got the Union Pacific big boy as a very ripped anime girl. Absolutely ripped tomboy. And over here we have the Snowpiercer as an anime girl, but I'm not too familiar with the Snowpiercer from the book or the film or the TV series. So I won't be able to appreciate it as much as I'd want to. Get it out of your face. Oh, sure. I can certainly do that. Fort Master, prepare for a gaggle of cursed Russian freaks, including the OR-23-1, opposed piston steam locomotive. Oh, right, we've seen this one before. I don't know what they were thinking when they were setting this up, but it does create a lot of room up in the front. Reducing the need for counterweights, hence the hammer blow, and therefore less hammer blow on the track. The 8282 opposed piston steam logo of 1939. Okay, so this is what it's supposed to look like from a different angle, I'm assuming. Oh no, this one. Oh. Yeah, that... I don't think we've seen this one, though. It's got this kind of wheel arrangement with a jack shaft. And we've seen this one before, but that doesn't make it any less cursed. And last but not least, this goober. Oh, sorry about that. F's in the chat for the brain cells we lost. So yeah, all of these were opposed piston steam locos. One's from 1941, the other from 1939, 1940, and 1948. CIE's #1 employee. Who does she think she is? I'm sorry, what? I don't know what that comment or title for this post has to do with anything. It's just a bullied locomotive, isn't it? Though, for some reason, it looks kind of off. Now we got this. Engine is black. Wait, engine black is my happy color. You don't say. But yeah, this looks like... Yeah, it's a 266, I want to say 4 locomotive for the Norfolk and Western. Oh yeah, that's understandable. Steam Haze posted this. In this one video I was watching, the 844 and the 611 were both pulling British coaches made to look like American coaches. That is very oddly specific. Because I'm looking at this here, and I don't know why there's a car there. You just can't park there, mate. And this is CG. And this is CG. It's all CG. Which, gotta give props to them for at least trying, because it's not the easiest thing to do to model stuff, but way lower effort than doing it 2D animation. Excuse me. Let's see. Panzer Fox posted Württemberg DW, aka the Kittel steam railcar from Germany circa 1893. There were 16 made. Oh yeah, this one! This looks very familiar to something that I posted before. But this one looks so goofy. Let's see. Oh, sorry. The border guards are gonna have a field day with this one, according to O'Denny B. Oh! Oh. Oh. Oh no. I think you're gonna need some clearance for this, mate. And I don't think you're supposed to carry missiles and gondola cars like that. Yes, remember who you are. Okay, so this is the... Wait. This is the Vanderbilt. This is what it's like without all the cladding. Oh man, I feel like there was such a squandered opportunity. It looks so magnificent without all the cladding. They just need to take this extra cladding for the framing for the cladding off, and it'd be magnificent. I know this is supposed to be regal in its own right, but it's not my preference. Staatsportwagen, Class F10 from Indonesia, 1912. 24 of these were made, according to Franz, aka Panzer Fox. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that is a 212-2. And here it is in an actual photograph. Here it is in a more recent photograph, mid to late 20th century, I assume. Definitely later half of the 20th century. I don't know when this is, though. But yeah, these are some goofy locomotives if I've ever seen one. This is probably in the last 20 years. And here's another one protected from the rain, but it still looks kind of wasted from the elements. But I don't know what to make of this. Was there a funny funnel though? There was a spark arrestor on this one, but I don't know if it counts. But I will say it's kind of weird how there's those little probes in the front. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so it's pretty clear that it's some sort of decoration. We got pentagonal stars facing downward. But for some reason on these other locomotives, it's just empty space.
Hamburger.
But was there anything fancy I needed to read here? It was a high level of wear on the wheel flanges, moved to another mountain route with bigger radii on their curves, where they did well. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything exceptional except for their looks from from just a cursory level observation of things. We've got Republic Clanker with the South Korean National Railways SD1828 and Alco D52 and SW 2001. That is interesting, to say the least. To see American locomotives just hanging out in South Korea for one reason or another. I'm assuming it's a holdover from, I wanted to say the Korean War, but the last I checked, the Super Duty locos weren't around until, like, well after the war, so yeah, that's gonna be difficult. Oh, I have not gotten to those posts, but if you want me to, I certainly can, because we're almost done here. I don't know what this is. Former Army 65-ton switcher, I want to say. It does look kind of funky, though, because if it's U.S. Army, but it's got buffers and chains. Okay, railfan from the Netherlands, captivated by the 65-ton Whitcombs ever since I came across one in service in the Dutch railways. Upon discovering 20 of these locomotives were acquired from the U.S. Army just after World War II, my fascination with them grew even stronger. I embarked on a quest to uncover their origin. And here's the origin story, and oh gosh, that is a color of all time. That is a color scheme of all time. Oh my gosh. Dude's got a ham for some reason. But that's neither here nor there. Now, I'm trying to figure out what this is from AUNL MWT 365. Ex-railway goods van turned into a toilet block in regional Victoria, Australia during the 1980s. Oh dear. Oh dear. Why would you do such a thing? Also, how on earth does this work? Are there like doors on the inside? And when the park closes or whatever, you just close the main door to this boxcar? Hey Xander, welcome to the stream. Oh, that's good to hear. Did you see that clip of that dude who brought a chicken into the movie theater? Oh, sorry, I'm twitching. Just for that one scene where he says, chicken jockey. Let's see, Republic Clanker. It was doing some research, and it could be possible that this locomotive does have 2 small gas turbines inside of it. It was not used for freight or passenger use, so it was just a test bed or early gas turbine logo. But yeah, This looks kind of strange, but I like it. I like it. It does look like the inspiration for a... Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, U.S. Army Transportation Corps. Definitely looks like, this kind of reminds me of the locomotives that I would see from, like, post-war Lionel. You know the ones I'm talking about? They have a single rod connecting the two driving axles on both sides, and they have pilot and trailing wheels that support some extra weight from the locomotive for the cab and that sort of thing. I'm just curious about what on earth is going on over here, though. Oh, yeah, certainly. Ah, this one's a repost. The Delmar Fleet Line bus converted to promote the travel card in 1991. From Butts McGee. Let's see, we got Panzer Fox again, with the St. Lawrence and Adirondack Nehasene in the United States, 1896.
Hamburger.
This is a inspection locomotive of all time, just not the inspection locomotive of all time. Oh dear. Hoya fanboy 1930s. Yes, it's a real steam shay. Yeah, no, it's not. It is most certainly not. This is one of those diesel hydraulic locomotives that the Southern Pacific imported from Germany. I'm not sure what you meant by that, but okay. We got Panzer Fox here. At it again with the Paris-Orléans E501 and 550, aka the French State Railways 2D2 5500s from 1925. Ooh, it's that ugly setup again. And this is what it's like to have your wheel privileges revoked. Oh boy. And it's just one solid frame. Oh, and here it is with an actual streamlined cab on both sides. Ooh. Interesting, but not my cup of tea. And this is what the powertrain is supposed to look like, or drivetrain, I should say. I don't know what on earth they were thinking when they were trying to devise these things. Let's see, T-Bob 130. This isn't necessarily a cursed train, but this is a suburban train going through a golf course on the Grange line, just after Seaton Park Station in Adelaide. The club is called the Royal Adelaide Golf Club. And here's an old photo of what it used to look like. This is what it looks like now. Feel old yet? 'Cause I certainly do. And I don't know how on earth you're able to afford to water the lawns and take care of the greenery for a golf course in Australia, considering how dry it can get in a lot of the majority of the mainland. Let's see, the Pennsylvania class DD1, precursor to the GG1. And it's got the tiny little pantographs for some reason. I don't know what it was about American electric locomotives, but they always had a tendency to have these tiny little pantographs instead of the main ones. Oh, the police are getting involved. I was unaware of that. I do know of the video of that dude who brought a chicken in. Like a live chicken. Not like a rotisserie chicken, like an actual living, breathing chicken. Actually, I think I'm missing out on something, so Yeah. I don't know what it is. It just looks kind of goofy. But it's a sort of novel American kind of goofy with just two large main motors and a bunch of rods to connect everything together. And obviously no protection in the front of the cab for the operator. Here's a more updated version, I guess. Here's a heavily weathered version.
Hamburger.
I'm not sure what you mean by that. Like, if it's a cat eating other cats, then it definitely uh count as cannibalism, but if it's eating another animal, then I don't think it counts. Is that? But yeah, here it is in the yard. Here's a technical diagram slash blueprints, and oh gosh, it's weirder than I thought it would be. Yikes. Look, we got the brake reservoirs here, and we got this giant, massive motor. I can't imagine why motors were so efficient, I mean, inefficient back then. But they were.
Hamburger.
We got USS Salem again, this time with a classic train crash of the Pennsylvania Railroad. Full head-on collision. Hoya fanboys, big one, take off. Oh yeah, yeah. So yeah, it's Toei animation, so I'm not going to bother with the audio. I certainly hope this is season 1. But we should be able to just see them kind of roll out the big one. Now I've seen the first season of the Galaxy Railways, as well as the entirety of the Galaxy Express 39. So a lot of this is actually very familiar to me. And I'm kind of just desensitized to it. I never figured out what that portion was for, though. And of course they got the valve gear wrong. But we'll get back to that in a moment.
Hamburger.
The perfectly timed hamburger. And it's got the classic, what is it? I want to say post-war? Or was it? Basically the old-style coaches from the old Empire and the post-war era. Like the Suha cars, but back over here, I just wanted to point this out. So you can see that this is all working according to plan. This rod's doing its thing, this is doing its right thing, this is doing its right thing, but this here is not working like it's supposed to. You see how it's bouncing up and down? It's not supposed to do that. But that's just me being a stickler. I don't know. I wasn't keeping track. I could probably check the wiki. See what the wiki has to say. Come on. Well, we haven't seen a funny funnel quite yet. So yeah, Leiji Matsumoto. Original run was from 2006 to 2007. Oh boy, that was a while ago. And of course there was an OVA, The Letter to the Abandoned Planets, from 2007 to 2007. January through March. Licensed by Funimation. I think the second season was never released in the United States. Smoke deflectors. Seems to be almost no actual mention of the Vega platoon in the second season except a 5-second clip of its destruction. Show's finale was not broadcast. Instead, it was preserved in the third DVD box set of the series. Oh boy. That is a disappointment. That is a disappointment. But apparently it's available on Crunchyroll and Select on Demand in some applications, but that's neither here nor there. Let's see. Panzer Fox, what do you got for me? Oh, can I think of another idea to add to the wheel? I'm not sure. I'd have to think about it. I have to go cross-reference with what other punishments people do on live streams. I know I took a screenshot, I think, of one of Fillion's You Laugh You Lose streams. Oh, okay. I wasn't keeping track of which phase things were. But yeah, this is the Swiss Federal Railways AE 4/7 from Switzerland. 127 were produced circa 1927 onwards from Panzer Fox, and this looks very similar to some of the stuff we saw before, but now it's symmetrically clear from the cab and the top here that everything's fine, but everything down here is not symmetrical because it's got 4 pilot wheels here, 8 driving wheels here, and 2 trailing wheels here. Oh, is the chat broken? Hold on a sec. Yeah, it looks like it's up to date for the most part. But at least they were able to have everything on the inside for this locomotive. In the previous ones, they had to have a bunch of stuff on the outside, and they had to have extra cladding. Oh, there's more photos than I thought there'd be. Hold on a sec. So we got this image, this one. This one looks kind of interesting. Got the nice agrarian fields over here. Very bucolic. We got this over here, which, not gonna lie, it's actually a nice photo. And then there was that. Oh! This one's cursed because it's actually carrying military equipment. Oh boy. I don't think I've seen tanks like that before.
Hamburger.
But they look so tiny in comparison to this locomotive here. Like, how many people can fit in this thing? It's like a clown car by comparison. You can let me know, sure. Let's see, Panzer Fox at it again with the Prussian ES9 to 19 from Germany. Oh, this can just ride off. That can just ride off. Now, I don't know what to make of this thing because it is a huge mess. We've got the main motor in here somewhere that links over here. And that's what gets it all moving. Oh, yeah. 07's in the chat, or F's to pay respects to his wallet. Or their wallet, sorry. In order to be able to guarantee good running characteristics in both directions of travel and at the same time sufficient traction for heavier express trains, the wheel arrangement 1C1 was chosen. On the side, which usually formed the front, the carrying axle was connected to the first coupled axle to form a Krauss-Helmholtz bogie. On the other hand, a simpler Adams axle was used for the rear carrying axle. The arrangement of the machinery was unusual because the main transformer was located at the rear of the locomotive, still behind the second driver's cab. The interior of the engine room was occupied by a coal-fired steam boiler, in addition to a single traction motor with a stator diameter of 3,200 millimeters. I'm sorry, what? The latter proved to be not powerful enough to heat the entire train, so it was removed from all locomotives by 1925. So there is a steam generator on this thing. Holy frick, dude. Oh. I'm sorry to hear that, but yeah, this is a funny funnel. Funny funnel! Ding ding ding, wiener wiener, chicken dinner. Oh boy. So this had a boiler on board to use for the steam heating
hamburger,
in the passenger coaches. So because it's a funnel on an actual electric locomotive, that means it's time to spin the wheel. I'm a pickle. So we'll mark that as done. I will hop back into the void while I go and make some adjustments here. Do I need to change the camera for this? I certainly hope not. But I should be able to just kind of bounce back over here. Okay, yeah, this works. This is fine. Now then. I mean, who doesn't like pickles? The sweet ones are my favorite. Let's see, checklist. Cog diesels are goofy. I'm sorry, what? What the is this?
hamburger,
Got another curse spinner option. Can I guess it? No, probably not. But I don't know what I'm looking at here. But this is a rack locomotive. If this weird set of teeth are any indication on the rails. But I'm trying to make heads or tails of how this thing gets around, because these wheels don't look like they're powered. Okay, that's good to hear. But this is the world's... Is that last cog railway or biggest? I don't know what this word is. It's hard to make out. It's hard to make out. I can squint all I want, but it's not helping. But it's for the Mount Washington, New Hampshire cog railway. This one's called the Algonquin. It's got 2 horns, and I don't even know. Okay, so it is a cog diesel. But yeah, this is goofy as... Oh, whoa. Oh, why? Republic Clanker, I found some more South Korean American locomotives. This one's from a Panasonic. We got another one here. And this one here. Why are the images so dang small? Like, gosh. There's another one. Okay, this one's a little bit better. That's an SD unit. This is another SW switcher. And here's another one juxtaposed with a presumably Korean manufactured locomotive with the cab in the rear. Oh yeah, that's way too difficult.
hamburger,
And we got this. I feel like this is a very familiar sight in the Indian subcontinent when it comes to like train derailments and accidents.
hamburger,
The car was able to stay together, mind you, and that's the good part. It didn't telescope, but it's a derailment nevertheless. That was posted by Darkmaster. Thank you, Darkmaster. Dr. Anderson with the cursed quasi-egg liners. I say quasi because they're technically based on Pullman cars instead of like the observation segments of an observation streamline car. And we've got our cursed Amtrak switchers with the high-end couplers for no reason. I'm trying to think, was it these switchers for Amtrak, which company made them in HO scale? Was it Which company was it? Was it Tyco? Was it Model Power? I forget. I guess it doesn't really matter because this thing is cursed, and this box is for the IRS, or boxcar is for the IRS for some reason.
hamburger,
Brian, we have day out with Thomas at home. Day out at Thomas with home. I mean, at home. Oh dear, this is disgusting. I just look at this face and all I can see is uh someone begging for death. And here it is from a different angle. At least the image is a little better, but it's still atrocious. And every day we stray further from God. At least when I look at this image. Meanwhile, John Doe posted, when you have to push passengers really hard. Why is he trying to push oh gosh. Oh gosh. What on earth is going on? It's completely tipped over and I hadn't noticed until now. Like, how did it derail and get knocked over like that? Because this dude clearly didn't do that. I think he's actually pulling someone out. But that's not here or there. And history repeats itself. Unless this is Photoshop, which, you know, it really doesn't matter at this point. Let's see, Nitro, pay attention to the little tank engine. What's wrong with it? Is it just the size? Is it the wheel arrangement? Because, mind you, these look kind of exotic to me nevertheless because they're British locomotives. So let's see. Sorry, what's cursed about this? According to Cursed Signalman, the proportions of the tank engine and the wheel configuration. It's basically a cursed terrier. Well, I mean, it could be worse. It could be a 240 terrier, like this one, which is hardly visible. I just see a Terrier E1 that's a 042, nothing really cursed. Just your typical just your typical elegant Stradley design. The 240 isn't really cursed either, kind of dig it. Okay, that's fair, that's fair. What's the most exotic locomotive that I know of? That's a tough one, Xander. Like,
hamburger,
if you go to somewhere that's you usually don't associate with trains, but definitely has trains, that's usually where I'd start. Not someplace like South Africa, not someplace like in Niger, not even a place like Brazil would I consider them particularly exotic. Like, it has to be, from a design perspective, like completely bonkers. Like, when I first stumbled across the Malays from Indonesia, that actually kind of surprised me. Now I'm kind of used to it, so I just kind of have to live with it, and I've become desensitized. But yeah, I think some of the more exotic varieties are usually narrow gauge. They run through forests in Southeast Asia and maybe just East Asia, maybe a little bit from the Indian subcontinent as well. Those are the kinds of things that really stand out to me. You really won't see as much, though, stand out with regards to, like, mainland China, for example. But that's not to say there aren't interesting things about them, like the QJs are quite exceptional in terms of their historical importance. Oh gosh, it actually talks.
Been keeping us engines very busy. I just couldn't wait to join you here today. We're going to have a truly awesome adventure.
Oh
Thanks for
dear.
making me feel so special.
Hamburger.
It's very busy.
Oh boy, oh boy. I was not expecting Thomas to talk, especially with that voice. Like, I'm used to other people doing the voices for all the Thomas the Tank Engine and friend characters. And that just sounded like, I don't know. But yeah, that's not what he's supposed to sound like. Thomas somehow now sounds like a girl. Oh wait, sounds more like a girl than Carly does in AEG. Oh, I think it's just the new voice I heard about. To be more in line with the AEG Thomas's voice actor. Oh yeah, all engines go. That's what I was thinking that acronym was supposed to be for. But I'm dying internally just thinking about it. Yeah, the Garretts of South Africa are interesting. But you'll find Garretts kind of like that also in the UK. You'll find them, I think, also in Australia, maybe. Citation needed. But yeah, we've hit the end of the line. We've seen everything that's on Benny Boy's Discord. Oh, no, wait, this is new. Pennsylvania Northwestern. Oh my. This looks so wrong. Green Bay route, that looks even worse. And this can just write off. Though I do admit it does look kind of interesting. But yeah, we got that. Now we should be able to hop over to the other channel. I don't know why it was going back to that. Usually when I'm live, this gets replaced with the live notifications, so let's see. Posts from Jeremy. Let's see. Posts. Trying to go back as far as I can. Okay, so this is the earliest. Technoblade cameo, full screen. Got some of the regular stuff. There's a Lego train at McDonald's. And I am very curious where that image came from. Okay. Well, the Amtrak fleet cars are now in Phase 7. Here's the thing. Green is the coach class, light blue is business class, and red is first class. We wanted to bring a new something and also something to look at our fleets of equipment and put that on the existing fleet. There's a green color for each coach class, light blue for business, first class sleepers are red. Oh my. I like it, but I hate it. Oh yeah. Let me go check that out as well. So, CSX Phase 7. Yeah, that's what surprised me, because seeing that livery on a coach set from several phases ago just looks kind of weird. But yeah, CSX HLS1. Huntington's Hidden Gem. It got repainted. I really don't want to snag the video from whoever this is. Cal Unit Productions, they always have good content. But I'm just going to mute this tab if I can help it, while this tries to figure out how on earth it's going to let me skip So, bop, 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 bop. Go to full screen. We'll pause this. Ooh. Ooh. Oh boy, that is a livery choice of all time. That is a livery choice of all time. Like, I thought this was bad. But this is somehow worse. Like, I just don't even know where to start. I don't know why people think of these things. But I want to thank Cal Unit Productions for updating us on that. But boy howdy, was that cursed looking. Now I'm just trying to figure out what this is. Is this Trains Simulator? Whatever it is, it just looks scuffed. In a funny sort of way. But I think that's everything on the Discord. From Benny Boy's Discord and Train of Thought's Discord. Need to go fix this post. And here's some extra updates from Jack at Jail Fries' Discord. We saw this one, but I don't think we've seen this one.
Damn good while. Been a while.
Just trying to do a casual fist bump with a full locomotive, full-scale locomotive.
Been a while.
The 1351. I don't know what that includes, or what railway that's from, but that's not for me to decide. What is up for me to decide, though, is where we're gonna go or what we're gonna do next. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm just looking at this. Oh gosh, did I forget to make this public? Please tell me I didn't forget to make this public. I was wondering why there was so few viewers. Oh my gosh, I've been unlisted this whole freaking time. Let me fix that. Oh gosh, I feel so bad. I posted on all my socials. I should have known I forgot something. Like, I don't even know where to start. I'm just dying on the inside because of the missed opportunity. We could have had it all. But I screwed up. I don't even know where to go from here, to be honest. Considering that I really didn't have anything quite ready to submit to Train of Thought's Discord.
Hamburger.
And I needed to fix the other post I had from last week that fell through because it had copyrighted audio or something. But that's an issue for me to solve in the future. And not a problem for me that I need to solve now. As I adjust in my chair. But boy howdy do I feel so cooked. But I'm not exactly sure if there's anybody else here. But I guess that's going to be it for this week. We'll just tune in next week for more Cursed Trains from Train of Thought's Discord, unless something else happens. In the meantime, I'm going to see if I can set up... Yeah, that's all we'll be looking at, probably. So let's see. Let's see. Videos from my subscribers. Is there anybody who's live right now that I can just raid or redirect to? Because it seems that... Let's see, let's mark that as red. Mark that as red. Mark that as red. That is red. And this too. Got so many notifications from Discord, I swear. Yeah, we have hit the end. And not exactly in the way that I intended. I'm just surprised nobody noticed that I was completely unlisted this whole time. I'm never gonna make that mistake ever again if I can help it. Yeah, I will be back soon. I'm just gonna check on something just to be safe. To see if there's something I can redirect to. Let's see here. Just gonna mark this here. You talk about the SteamYard thing, but I'm not exactly sure what that is. Is that a Discord server I'm not part of yet? Why am I... Ah, there it is. It does not appear they are alive right now, which is kind of unfortunate. Oh well. Oh, it's a Discord? Yeah, I wouldn't know, because I don't have the link to it, and I don't think you're going to be able to share it. Oh, that was the other thing I wanted to do. I wanted to enable people to actually leave hyperlinks in the chat to make life easier. I should be able to find it in my
hamburger,
settings, channel, upload defaults, add categories, permissions. No, that's not it. Community moderation, channel guidelines. I could probably add some of those. Comments on, managing moderators, creator demographics, agreements, permissions, categories, upload defaults, channel, advanced settings. Maybe that's it. Show inappropriate words. No. Disable internet-based ads. Interest-based ads. Channel visibility. Third-party training. Maybe it's in general? No, it's not. Oh well, I'll figure it out next time. But yeah, I will... Well, I did click on my own stream. How else was I able to share it on my socials? Oh, click on my own stream. Oh, never mind. I guess I arguably could do that right now. Now that you mention it. It's gonna be kind of weird looking. But we should be able to just kind of look at it right here. And we're getting an ad. Let's skip that ad. And now I can see myself just partially delayed. And I could probably turn the audio up just a sec. Delayed. And I could probably turn the audio up just a sec. Delayed. And I could probably turn the audio up just a sec. Delayed. And I could probably turn the audio up just a sec. Delayed. And I could probably turn the audio up just a sec. Delayed. And I could probably turn the Echo! 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 And it just keeps going, but it's not as fast as I thought it would be, so... Oh well. It was worth trying. It was worth a shot. So yeah, I'm just gonna... Oh. Oh, you wanted me to say it? Oh. I don't know. When other people do it, it's a lot faster. I'll just leave it at that. But we are currently wrapping up here. I'm getting tired. It's 9:37. It's probably 12:37 on the East Coast where some of you are watching, so I'll save you the trouble. I'll save you the trouble. We'll just wrap things up here. So we don't have a redirects, but we'll keep live reactions and other stuff. I will just hop back into the void while I go change back to my default. Okay, that's better. So yeah, I want to thank you all for watching and stopping by and seeing the notifications so you could actually be able to watch. Videos and streams are only made possible through the engagement and contributions of folks like you, and I thank you for that. If you haven't already, add it to your favorites list. Like, share, subscribe with notifications on. If you financially are able to, don't forget to become a channel member or support me on patreon.com for a little bit more. You can also donate directly through the Stream Elements link and donate a super chat alternatively if you don't have that's available to you for one reason or another. These and other things will be in the description down below. I keep tripping over my words, but yeah. I still don't know where that is, so oh well. Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and until then, take care, stay awesome, stay true to yourself, and remember to never give up. Bye, everybody.